Hi campers, Gary here. In our last two videos, we shared with you how we traveled from Virginia to Maine to pick up our brand new 2025 Grand Design Solitude 376 RD. And in our last video, we gave you a tour of it. Watch in this video when I show you how I wrecked it. Coming up. Good morning, campers. This is Gary coming to you from a campground in Massachusetts. We are on our way back to Virginia Beach. Now, a lot of you think it's all peaches and cream, this RV life for us, but I assure you it's not always. Most of the times it is, but it isn't always. So we were coming in last night. Very tight in this campground. You know, Trisha gives me a hard time because I worry a lot when it comes to this RV, and there's good reason for that. So if you look over my shoulder, you'll see a boulder right there. Can you see where I'm going with this? There were some factors involved, one of which was a van lifer who tried to get around us twice, and even riding over this behind me, and he was a distraction. But the bottom line is I was the one behind the wheel and did this to our camper. This is one piece of material from here to our door. Just past the door, it ends where the slide begins. So it starts right here and comes all the way down here, buckled it here, and when the steps are up, you can see it's even got a ripple effect there. So this whole piece is going to need to be replaced. I'm heartbroken. This camper's 5 months old. And it's just a very tight gap that I had to align us in for this spot. And that's the result. It's a tough pill to swallow, but we're gonna get it fixed, and it'll be brand new, I hope. The thing too is it also involves these decals. So I don't know how that's gonna be addressed. But I got a guy. Will, it makes me wish we were back up in your neck of the woods so we could bring her back and have the same kind of fun we've had the past 3-4 days addressing all of our warranty issues. And just turn this over to you because I know you guys would do a great job with it. But the reality is we've got to get home to Virginia Beach. And but I got a guy that I hope will help us out. Brian, I'm counting on you. I hope you can be our mobile tech that can make this happen. I really don't want to move our home to a dealership and be leaving it there until they can fix it or whatever, or as they fix it. I just want to put this in our lot and leave it there and reflect on my wrongdoings. So it's killing me. It really is killing me. It happens though. It happens. And this is why we have insurance. And thankfully we have the resources to get it addressed too if we don't go the insurance route. But damn, I'm really upset with myself. But it's the way it goes. RV life, baby. Morning, campers. It is the next day, and I watched the video I did that you just saw, and man, am I sad in that video. So it's a process, you know, you come to terms with things. I was gonna say I probably wouldn't be so sad if it wasn't brand new, but yeah, I would. I just know myself. But there's our beauty. She's still a beautiful, beautiful RV. and it's our home and we love it, but it's the next day and I want to give you an update as to where things stand. So I called our mobile RV tech that I mentioned in the first part of this video, and he says that kind of work is out of his scope, which I totally understand. But he gave me a referral to another RV place nearby in Virginia Beach that we're gonna talk to today. We have a long travel day today. We did 4.5, 5 hours the last 2 days each day, but today we're gonna be pushing 7 hours today to get down to Delaware. Actually, we're staying in Maryland, so we're gonna add a sticker to our RV right there for Maryland. So anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked. They do body work, so this place that Brian referred me to. So we're gonna call them from the road today. We'll send them some pictures of the damage, see what they're saying. I'd like to just get an idea how much it's gonna cost, because we haven't determined whether or not we're gonna turn this into insurance or not. Why make our rates go up if we don't have to? So we're still in limbo, but I'm very promising news. And I also gotta tell you, if you watch our last 2 videos, I talk a lot about Webb's RV Center in Bangor, Maine. So I posted that video that you just saw on our private Facebook page, and Will, who I would say is like the general manager. It's hard to say with titles because he's the grandson of the owner, and the grandfather is there pretty much every day. But I think he leaves the operations up to Will. So anyway, Will saw the post. He sent me a text, and he said, I wish you were still in Maine, because our guy would probably knock it out in about an hour and a half. And he says, not that bad. It's definitely could have been worse. So I said, well, why don't you send him to Virginia Beach? And he's like, are you serious? And I said, yeah, I think it's worth looking into. We'll cover his travel, and because I trust them. I know what they do, and I know what they can do, and I totally trust Webb's RV. So how about that? Will is willing to possibly send his body guy down to us to do this work, which may not be ideal because of the additional cost, paying for travel and the like. But hey, I'm not ruling it out yet. I'll do it. I don't care. We got to take care of this baby. It's our home. And she's brand new. So anyway, things are looking up. I'm feeling better about it. If you look at her, I can't see what you're seeing, but if you look at her, you don't even see it unless you look right at it. So I want to thank our friends on our private page who all reached out and gave encouraging words. And nobody, except for one friend, Eric, which I expected from him, nobody except Eric told me, that'll buff out. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate you being there for me. But that's real friends right there. But things are looking up. We had a good travel day yesterday. Although if you're at this KOA, it's like the New York City, Newburgh North KOA. We had some run-ins with it again yesterday because these roads, they let the trees grow right up to the road. This actually is the most open section in it. But, we had like thin trees like this one right here. Right there. This one, not this one. Whoops, not that one. But this one. Like hitting our slide topper. We ran over some rocks and stumps like on the edge of the road. Like, dudes, cut these trees back. This is a big rig. Unless you don't want big rigs here, that's fine. Just tell us and we won't book reservations here. But we barely made it through. At one point, it's kind of funny. I had to swing wide to make the turn, and we heard a crunch. And I was like, after the rock incident, the boulder incident, I was scared as hell. I ran out of the truck to see what we hit. And actually, it was just someone's garbage in a bag that they left out, and we crunched it, ran over it with the truck. and no harm done, but it scared the daylights out of me. So that may be it for this video, but we will definitely, whether it's in this video or another one, we'll give you an update as to the status of the repairs and the process for our big, beautiful 2025 Grand Design Solitude 376 RD. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we really hope you join our channel because we're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. Love every one of you. Thank you so much.